Why are middle-level educators concerned about teaching students with ADHD? I chose to research about ADHD because I've noticed an increase in students being eligible for special education services due to a primary disability of other health impairment with a medical diagnosis of chronic or acute health problems, specifically ADHD. Instead of direct school social work services being provided, our district has started offering consult social work services with the support being provided by the resource room teacher. As a resource room teacher, I am supposed to be the expert with all the ideas and strategies to support the student. Our district does not have any evidence-based practices to utilize, however. It often feels like a guessing or trial and error adventure. ADHD can present itself in the classroom in 3 different ways. First, it's predominantly inattentive. It is hard for the student to organize or finish a task, to pay attention to details, or to follow instructions. The student appears easily distracted and forgets details of daily routines. Second is predominantly hyperactive, impulsive. The student appears restless by fidgeting and talking often, including interrupting others. It is difficult for the student to wait his or her turn or listen to directions. This student may have more accidents and injuries than others. Third is a combination of the two. Symptoms of both inattentiveness and hyperactivity impulsiveness are equally present in the student. The student appears non-compliant and aggressive, causing social impairment in interacting with peers and adults. Classroom accommodations are meant to remove barriers for students. Some examples are extra completion time, copy of teacher's notes, or prompts, verbally or physically reminding students to begin or re-engage with a task. Breaks, unfortunately, are often unstructured, so should be used sparsely. Accommodations are meant to be short-term supports. Interventions are meant to teach skills to improve knowledge, behaviors, cognitions, or emotions. They ensure sustained independent functioning across multiple settings, classes, and teachers. A popular intervention is self-management. It includes teaching students to monitor their attention on task and task completion through the process of observing, rating, documenting, and reinforcing their progress. There are some effective Tier 1 classroom management strategies that can be applied. For example, minimize distracting classroom displays. Establish and practice procedures for classroom tasks. Use positive praise rather than punitive punishment. Organize lesson plans to include tools to help students with organization, such as different colored folders or a notebook with dividers. Break long assignments into smaller chunks. Use a timer as a visual aid for each chunk. Provide opportunities for movement, either during or between learning activities. Provide opportunities for group or paired learning. Give frequent but brief positive feedback. It lets students know they are succeeding. Ignore minor misbehavior. Ask students to help with a task or assign them a classroom role. It helps them feel connected to the classroom. Ask students to repeat back directions or instructions. This verifies understanding. Limit repetitive assignments. Students are most likely to pay attention to tasks that present some challenge. Suggested next steps include encouraging multidisciplinary teams to consider selecting evidence-based strategies and encourage administrators to provide professional training in such strategies. Encourage teachers, parents, and students to partner together in figuring out what helps students to ensure the strategies are seen as support rather than punishment. Train teachers how to teach and monitor the interventions to students within the general education setting. Finally, observe students in the general education setting to see which strategies are effective, and remember that effectiveness can change over time.